The Legend of Tehamana. In the lush embrace of Tahiti's rainforest, the captivating tale of Tehamana unfolded, weaving a narrative of love, beauty, and art. Born into the humble abode of a small coastal village, Tehamana's upbringing was marked by the gentle nurture of her parents, diligent farmers who toiled to provide for their family. Despite their modest circumstances, Tehamana's family showered her with love and support, and the young girl reciprocated by it being a beacon of kindness and compassion, always willing to lend a helping hand in her family's endeavors. Her natural talents, however, extended beyond the realm of agriculture. Tehamana discovered her passion for art, drawing inspiration from the vibrant surroundings of Tahiti. The arrival of a French artist named Paul Gauguin marked a turning point in Tehamana's life. Drawn to her ethereal beauty and gentle spirit, Gauguin and proposed to Tehamana, sealing their destinies together. The two embarked on a journey of love, settling in Tahiti where their union blossomed into the birth of a son named Emile. Gauguin, entrapped by Tehamana's allure, painted numerous portraits, immortalizing her as an icon in the world of art. The vivid strokes of his brush captured not only her physical beauty, but also the essence of her kind and compassionate spirit. Tehamana became a muse, inspiring Gauguin to explore a more primitive and expressive style evident in some of his most renowned works. The conversation between Tehamana and Gauguin reveals the depth of their connection. Gauguin, captivated by Tehamana's beauty, expresses his gratitude for having her in his life. In turn, she reciprocates the sentiment, acknowledging his kindness and professing her love for him. Their exchange serves as a poignant reminder that love, when rooted in respect and understanding, can conquer any obstacle. The couple faced challenges navigating cultural differences and encountering disapproval from Tehamana's family, yet their bond endured, a testament to the resilience of love against societal constraints. Tehamana's influence on Gauguin extended beyond the confines of their home. She played a pivotal role in inspiring Gauguin's artistic evolution, pushing him to embrace a more primal and expressive approach. Her impact is evident in masterpieces like The Spirit of the Dead Watching and Where Do We Come From, What Are We, Where Are We Going? Each stroke of the brush immortalized Tehamana's beauty and the profound connection she shared with Gauguin. The legend of Tehamana, rooted in the simplicity of her origins, serves as a timeless inspiration. Her story, a testament to the transformative power of love and art, resonates with those who find beauty in the ordinary and believe in the enduring strength of love. To enhance the narrative, elements of Tehamana's childhood and family life have been expanded. The challenges faced by Tehamana and Gauguin, along with their cultural differences, are explored in greater detail. Additionally, scenes depicting Tehamana's role in Gauguin's artistic process have been added, providing more immersive and engaging experience for the reader. These enhancements aim to offer a comprehensive and captivating portrayal of the legendary Tehamana. The Legend of El Cid. In the tumultuous heart of medieval Spain, where the clash of swords echoed through verdant valleys and the roar of battle cries shook the very foundations of the land, there emerged a figure of unparalleled valor and unwavering loyalty, a man destined to be etched into the annals of history as the epitome of chivalric virtue. Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, better known as El Cid Campeador. Born into the humble town of Vivar in 1043, young Rodrigo was no ordinary child. His spirit, as fiery as his fiery red hair, was ablaze with an insatiable thirst for adventure and a yearning for glory that was coursing through his veins like a mighty river. From a tender age, he displayed an innate aptitude for swordsmanship and horsemanship, his skills honed through relentless training and an unwavering passion for martial arts. As a young man, Rodrigo's prowess caught to the discerning eye of King Ferdinand I of Leon, a monarch who recognized the raw potential that lay within this spirited warrior. In a ceremony that marked the beginning of a remarkable journey, King Ferdinand bestowed upon Rodrigo the esteemed title of knighthood, a title that would forever intertwine his name with the saga of medieval Spain. Under King Ferdinand's command, Rodrigo bravely faced the formidable Moorish invaders who sought to conquer the Iberian Peninsula. His strategic brilliance, coupled with his unwavering courage and unwavering loyalty, made him a legend among his fellow knights, earning him the well-deserved nickname Campeador, meaning champion. When King Ferdinand passed away in 1065, leaving his throne to his daughter, Queen Eurasia, a formidable and independent woman, she recognized the exceptional leadership qualities within Rodrigo. Recognizing his potential to lead the Christian army to victory against the Moorish invaders, she appointed him as her commander-in-chief. Under Rodrigo's guidance, the Christian forces achieved remarkable victories against the Moors, reclaiming lost territories and strengthening their position in the Iberian Peninsula. One of El Cid's most celebrated triumphs occurred in 1094 at the Battle of Vallecina. Facing a vastly superior Moorish army, outnumbering and outgunning his forces, El Cid demonstrated his strategic genius and unwavering determination. By employing cunning tactics and inspiring his troops with his unwavering resolve, El Cid led his outnumbered army to a decisive victory, securing Valencia for the Christian cause. This remarkable achievement cemented his reputation as a military strategist of unparalleled brilliance and a hero of unparalleled valor. However, El Cid's path to glory was not without its challenges. Political intrigue and personal rivalries often threatened his position, culminating in his exile from Spain in 1801 following Queen Urracia's marriage to King Alfonso I of Aragon. Undeterred by this adversity, El Cid found refuge in the Moorish kingdom of Valencia. There, he continued to prove his prowess, conquering the city and establishing himself as its ruler. With wisdom and justice as his guiding principles, El Cid transformed Valencia into a prosperous and thriving center of trade, earning the respect and admiration of both Muslims and Christians alike. In 1086, the Moorish threat once again loomed large over Spain. King Alfonso I, driven by a desire for redemption and seeking to regain control of Valencia, sought El Cid's aid in defending the kingdom. Ever loyal to his homeland, El Cid returned to Spain and led the Christian army to a resounding victory at the Battle of Sagregas. This pivotal moment in battle marked a turning point in the Reconquista, the Christian effort to reclaim Spain from the Moors. El Cid's legacy is one of unwavering courage, unwavering loyalty, and unwavering determination. He's remembered as a true embodiment of chivalry, a warrior who fought not only for his own glory, but also for the greater good of his people. His name continues to resonate through the ages, a testament to the power of an individual's spirit to overcome adversity and leave an indelible mark on the world. The Legend of Nianio. In the heartland of Mali, amidst the vibrant expanse of a small village, dwelled a man of unparalleled wisdom, Nianio. From his earliest days, he exhibited an insatiable curiosity about the world and a compassionate nature that drove him to assist those in need. As he matured, Nianio's reputation burgeoned, not only for his sage counsel, but also for his gift of healing the sick. Whispers echoed that he possessed an uncanny ability to commune with the spirits and foresee the future. Embarking on a journey across Mali's expanse, Nianio selflessly endeavored to alleviate the tribulations of the people he encountered. His teachings extolled the virtues of peace, love, and empathy, while emphasizing the significance of persevering nature and fostering environmental consciousness. One day, while wandering through a verdant forest, Nianio stumbled upon a group embroiled in a contentious dispute over land rights. The squabbling factions, comprising diverse tribes, clashed vehemently. Patiently observing their quarrel, Nianio intervened, his voice echoing wisdom. "Why do you quarrel? You are kin, bound by common threads of humanity. Unite in harmony rather than cleaving divisions among yourselves." Taken aback by his impartial words and respectful demeanor, the people paused to heed Nianio's counsel. "Our customs and beliefs differ," one countered. "Indeed," he concurred, "but the commonality lies in your humanity. Embrace harmony amidst diversity, for it is within unity that peace thrives." His words, steeped in sagacity, bore fruits of understanding. Resolving to set aside their differences, the people coalesced, unified by Nianio's guidance. Grateful for his intervention, they became fervent followers of his teachings. His odyssey persisted, traversing Mali's landscape, disseminating his message of concord and comprehension. His life, filled with meaning and benevolence, etched an indelible mark of wisdom and compassion upon the annals of time. A deeper narrative unfolds, revealing the story of Adama, a destitute farmer, and the gift bestowed upon him by Nianio. Amidst the same village, Adama toiled diligently as a farmer, yet his efforts were thwarted by the unforgiving grasp of poverty. Struggling to provide for his family, he yearned for respite from adversity. One auspicious day, Adama chanced upon Nianio during his field labor. Eager for guidance, he poured out his woes, seeking solace in Nianio's presence. Moved by Adama's plight, Nianio proffered a small seed, a token of hope, and whispered, "Adama, this seed will yield a tree bearing fruits that shall never spoil." Puzzled by the miraculous prospect, Adama questioned its veracity. "This gift," Nianio explained, "is a manifestation of faith in your potential." Adama planted the seed, nurturing it ardently. Soon, a magnificent tree burgeoned from the soil, bearing fruits of exceptional taste and perpetual freshness. The fruits never decayed, sustaining Adama and elevating him from poverty to affluence. Grateful for the gift and the transformative change it wrought, Adam cherished Nianio's legacy. The tree served as a peaceful reminder that Nianio's message of hope, fortitude, and unbounded potential stayed. Nianio's revered legacy remains, immortalized as a paragon of sagacity and compassion. His narrative resonates, a testament to the profound impact of empathy and the remarkable transformations ordinary acts of kindness can catalyze in the world. The Legend of La Llorona. In the heart of Mexico, where the moon casts an ethereal glow upon the winding rivers and the ancient trees whisper secrets to the wind, there exists a tale as old as time, a tale of love, loss, and the eternal wail of a mother's anguish. They call her La Llorona, the weeping woman, a spectral figure drenched in sorrow, forever searching for her lost children. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled amidst the lush greenery, there lived a woman named Maria, whose beauty rivaled the blossoms that adored the countryside. With her heart brimming with kindness and her soul touched by empathy, Maria was beloved by all who knew her. Fate intertwined her destiny with Juan, a man as handsome as he was wealthy. Yet beneath his charming exterior lay a darkness that Maria was too innocent to perceive. Juan's true nature was revealed as he subjected Maria to a life of torment and abuse, his harsh words and cruel actions shattering her spirit. Despite the pain he inflicted, Maria never lost sight of her maternal love for her two precious children, Juanito and Maria, their laughter like a symphony that filled her heart with joy. These innocent souls were her solace, her lifeline in the sea of despair that engulfed her. Then fate intervened once more, presenting Maria with a ray of hope in the form of Antonio, a man whose gentle spirit and warm gaze mirrored the love she had long craved. Antonio saw beyond the shadows that haunted Maria, recognizing the goodness that still resided within her wounded heart. Their love blossomed like a secret bloom, a sanctuary from the torment that Maria endured at the hands of Juan. But their happiness was fleeting, for Juan's jealousy knew no bounds. When he discovered their secret love, he exploded in rage, threatening to destroy Maria and her children if he dared to leave them. Driven by fear and desperation, Maria made a tragic decision, a choice that would forever alter the course of her life. In the depths of the night, she fled with her children, seeking refuge from Juan's wrath. As they raced through the moonlit forest, they stumbled upon a river, its dark waters beckoning like a siren's song. Overwhelmed by fear and convinced that Juan would hunt her down, Maria made a horrific decision. In a moment of madness, she snatched her children into her arms and plunged into the icy depths of the river, believing that death was a better fate than the horrors that awaited them at Juan's hands. The moment she submerged her children, Maria's heart was consumed by an agonizing remorse. The weight of her actions crushed her spirit, and she was consumed by a torrent of grief. Her tears flowed like a river, merging with the water that was now holding her beloved children captive. As punishment for her heinous act, Maria was cursed to wander the earth, forever searching for her lost children, her sorrowful wail echoing throughout the night. She became La Llorona, the weeping woman, a specter of anguish, her tears forever falling as a testament to her undying love for her children. Legend has it that those who hear La Llorona's mournful cry are doomed to a fate mirroring her own. Some say they will die young, their lives cut short by the curse that follows the sound of her lament. Others believe that they will be consumed by an insatiable sorrow, their hearts echoing the eternal pain of a mother's loss. Yet, amidst the tales of despair and misfortune, there lingers a glimmer of hope. Some whisper that La Llorona's tears hold the power to cleanse the soul, to wash away the sins of those who have wronged her. They say that if one can find it within themselves to offer her forgiveness, to recognize the depths of her grief and the anguish that drives her relentless search, then La Llorona's curse may be lifted, and she may finally find peace. The Beast of Gévaudan. In the early 18th century, a series of horrific attacks by a large savage beast terrorized the remote region of Gévaudan, France. The beast was said to be like a wolf-like creature, but it was much larger and more powerful than any wolf that had ever been seen before. It was also said to be incredibly cunning and elusive, making it difficult to track and kill. The attacks began in 1764, and they quickly escalated in frequency and brutality. The beast would often attack people in broad daylight, and it would often kill its victims with a single bite to the neck. The attacks were so widespread that they caused widespread panic and fear throughout the region. The French government offered a large reward for the beast's capture, and many hunters and soldiers came to the Gévaudan to try to kill it. However, the beast seemed to be able to evade all of their attempts. In 1765, the beast killed more than 100 people, including children, women, and men. The attacks became so frequent that people were afraid to leave their homes. The region was in a state of chaos, and the people were desperate for a solution. In 1767, a young hunter named Jean Chastel finally managed to kill the beast. Chastel was a skilled marksman, and he was able to shoot the beast in the head with a single bullet. The beast's death was celebrated throughout the region, and it brought an end to the terror that had gripped the area for so long. The identity of the beast of Gévaudan has been the subject of much speculation and debate. Some believe that the beast was a wolf, while others believe that it was a wild dog or a bear. Some even believe that the beast was a supernatural creature, such as a werewolf or a demon. There is no definitive answer to the mystery of the beast of Gévaudan. However, the story continues to fascinate and intrigue people to this day. It's a story of terror, courage, and the power of the human spirit. Jean Chastel was a young hunter who lived in the village of Séguier, France. He was a skilled marksman, and he was known for his bravery. In 1767, Chastel was determined to kill the beast of Gévaudan. He believed that the beast was a wolf, and he knew that he would need to use a special kind of bullet to kill it. Chastel spent months studying the beast's habits. He learned that the beast was often seen in the early morning hours, and he knew that he would need to be patient and wait for the perfect opportunity. On June 19, 1767, Chastel finally had his chance. He was hunting in the woods near Séguier when he was spotting the beast. The beast was standing on a hill looking down on him. Chastel took aim and fired, and the bullet struck the beast in the head and it fell to the ground dead. Chastel's death of the beast of Gévaudan was celebrated throughout the region. He was hailed as a hero, and he was given a large reward by the French government. Chastel's story is a reminder of the power of the human spirit. He was a young man who was determined to protect his family and his community from a dangerous beast. He faced great danger, but he never gave up. His courage and determination helped to bring an end to the terror that had gripped the region for so long. The Legend of Navdlui. In the frozen wastes of the Arctic, there lived a race of creatures known as the Navdlui. The Navdlui were a mysterious people, and they were said to have magical powers. One day, a group of hunters from a nearby village came across a group of the Navdlui. The hunters were curious about the Navdlui, and they decided to follow them. The Navdlui led the hunters to a hidden valley. The valley was a place of beauty and wonder. It was filled with snow-capped mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and lush forests. The hunters were amazed by the beauty of the valley. They had never seen anything like it before. The Navdlui invited the hunters to stay in the valley. The hunters were hesitant at first, but they eventually agreed. The hunters spent the next few days exploring the valley. They learned a great deal about the Navdlui and their culture. The Navdlui were a kind and gentle people. They were welcoming and generous, and they shared their knowledge and wisdom with the hunters. The hunters learned that the Navdlui had a deep connection to nature, and they believed that all living things were sacred, and they lived in harmony with the natural world. The hunters also learned that the Navdlui had magical powers. They could control the weather, heal the sick, and even communicate with animals. The hunters spent many happy days in the valley, and they learned a great deal about the Navdlui, and they made lifelong friends. One day it was time for the hunters to return to their village. The Navdlui were sad to see them go, but they knew that the hunters had to return to their people. The hunters promised to visit the Navdlui again someday, and they said goodbye to their new friends and they set off for home. The hunters returned to their village with many stories to tell, and they told their people about the beauty of the valley, the kindness of the Navdlui, and their magical powers. The people of the village were amazed by the hunters' stories, and they had never heard such of a place or such a people. The hunters' stories inspired the people of the village to learn more about the Navdlui. They began to explore the Arctic, hoping to find the valley again. Many years passed, but the people of the village never found the valley again. The Navdlui seemed to have disappeared from the face of the earth. The legend of the Navdlui lives on to this day. It's a story about the power of friendship, the importance of respecting nature, and the possibility of magic. The legend of the Navdlui is a reminder that there are still many mysteries in the world, and it's also a reminder that there's still good and kind people in the world, even in the most remote places. The legend of the Navdlui has inspired many artists and writers, and it's been the subject of poems, songs, and stories. The Legend of the Navdlui is a story that will continue to be told for many years to come, and it's a story that will inspire the peoples to dream of a better world, a world where magic is real and anything is possible. The Legend of Mukuru. In a land far away, there lived a young woman named Mukuru. She was a kind and compassionate soul, and she loved to help others. One day, Mukuru was walking through the forest when she came across a group of children who were lost. The children were scared and alone, and they did not know what to do. Mukuru took pity on the children. She led them back to her village, where they were welcomed with open arms. The children's parents were overjoyed to see them safe and sound. They thanked Mukuru profusely for helping their children. Mukuru was glad that she could help the children. She knew that she made a difference in their lives. From that day on, Mukuru was known as the protector of children. She was always willing to help those in need, and she was always there to lend a helping hand. Mukuru's kindness and compassion spread throughout the land. People from all over came to her for her help. Mukuru never turned anyone away. She helped everyone who came to her, regardless of their background or circumstances. Mukuru's deeds of kindness were not without their costs, though. She was often targeted by those who were jealous of her power and influence. One day, a group of evil sorcerers attacked Mukuru. They were determined to destroy her and take over the land. Mukuru fought bravely, but she was outnumbered. She was eventually defeated and taken prisoner. The sorcerers took Mukuru to their strongholds. They tortured her and tried to break her spirit. But Mukuru refused to give up. She knew that she had to find a way to escape and save the land. One night, Mukuru managed to escape from the stronghold. She was weak and injured, but she was determined to keep fighting. Mukuru returned to her village, where she gathered her followers. She led them to the sorcerer's stronghold, where they defeated the evil sorcerers. Mukuru was hailed as a hero. She had saved the land from evil and restored peace and order. Mukuru ruled the land wisely and justly. She was loved by her people, who called her the Mother of the Land. Mukuru lived a long and happy life. She died peacefully in her sleep, surrounded by her loved ones. Mukuru's legacy lives on to this day. She's remembered as a symbol of hope, kindness, and compassion. The Legend of Mukuru is a reminder that good always triumphs over evil. It's also a reminder that kindness and compassion are the most powerful forces in the world. The Legend of Mukuru has inspired many artists and writers. It's been the subject of poems, songs, and stories. The Legend of Mukuru is a story that will continue to be told for many years to come. It's a story that will inspire people to dream of a better world, a world where good always triumphs over evil, and kindness and compassion are the most powerful forces in the world. The Legend of Mount Etna. In the cerulean expanse of the Mediterranean Sea, cradled by the embrace of azure waters and sun-kissed shores, lies the enchanting island of Sicily, a land captivating in beauty and enduring myths. Amidst this tapestry of splendor, the volcano Etna stands as a towering sentinel, its fiery breath painting the sky with an ethereal glow. Legend has it that amidst the villages nestled at the volcano's feet, there once lived a maiden named Etna. With her flowing golden hair and eyes that mirrored the depths of the ocean, Etna was a vision of grace and kindness, her heart as warm as the volcanic sands that surrounded her home. One fateful day, as she ventured into the verdant embrace of the nearby forest, her serenity was shattered by the cacophony of hunters' voices. Their sharp arrows pierced the tranquility of the woods, and their aim set upon a magnificent deer, a creature of ethereal beauty. Etna's heart swelled with compassion, her spirit aflame with the desire to protect the innocent creature. With a courage that matched her kindness, she approached the hunters, her voice laced with a plea for mercy. The hunters, hardened by the trials of their trade, initially scoffed at Etna's plea, their eyes gleaming with the predatory hunger that lurked within them. But Etna's wavering determination and the purity of their intentions touched their hardened hearts, stirring a flicker of humanity within their souls. Moved by Etna's genuine concern, the hunters reluctantly agreed to spare the deer's life, their respect for her unwavering spirit growing by the moment. As the hunters departed, the deer, sensing her immense compassion, approached her, its large soulful eyes filled with gratitude. In a voice as soft as the rustling leaves, the deer spoke, offering Etna a gift of immense power in return for her act of kindness. With a touch of its velvety nose to Etna's forehead, the deer bestowed upon her the ability to command the fiery essence of Mount Etna itself. Etna, overwhelmed by this extraordinary gift, felt a surge of power course through her veins, a power that would forever bind her to the safety of her beloved village. News of Etna's newfound power spread like wildfire throughout the village, igniting a spark of joy and hope in the hearts of its inhabitants. They celebrated their guardian, their protector, the woman who would conjure the fiery wrath of the volcano to safeguard their homes and loved ones. As fate would have it, a group of ruthless raiders, driven by greed and a thirst for conquest, descended upon the unsuspecting village. Their eyes glinting with malice, they sought to plunder and destroy, their hearts devoid of compassion. Etna, sensing the impending danger, stood resolutely before the village gates, her eyes blazing with determination. With a raised hand, she commanded the fiery essence of Mount Etna, and a wall of incandescent flames erupted from the ground, forming an impenetrable barrier between the village and the marauding raiders. The raiders, paralyzed by fear, were forced to retreat, their plans of destruction thwarted by the guardian of Sicily. The villagers, their hearts overflowing with gratitude, hailed Etna as their savior, their protector, and their beloved goddess. From that day forward, Etna lived a life of unwavering devotion to her village and to the protection of the innocent. She became a symbol of hope and resilience, a beacon of strength amidst the challenges of life. Her legend echoed through the ages, a testament to the power of compassion and the unwavering spirit of a guardian. And so, Etna, the guardian of Sicily, stood as a testament to the enduring power of kindness and the unwavering spirit of a protector. Her legend lives on, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the flame of compassion can never be extinguished. The Legend of Leila and Majnun. In the vast expanse of Arabian deserts, there existed a young man named Majnun, a soul tethered to solitude amidst the boundless sands. His countenance was one of striking allure, and his intellect a beacon in the wilderness, yet his heart harbored a yearning that set him adrift from society's embrace. Majnun's sanctuary lay in the embrace of the desert, where he communed with nature and spun sonnets that echoed through the dunes. One fateful day, amidst his wanderings, fate wove its intricate strands, guiding him to an ethereal apparition. Leila, a vision of radiant beauty and grace, the scion of a wealthy merchant. Her presence was like that of a mirage in the vast expanse, enchanting and elusive. Spellbound by Leila's allure, Majnun's heartstrings composed symphonies of longing, his poetry a testament to the unquenchable infatuation. Days turned to nights as he traversed the arid expanse, consumed by an obsession to find her, to profess his ardor. Leila too harbored an affection for Majnun, yet their love was ensnared within the tendrils of a forbidden fate. The enmity between their families was an insurmountable barrier, denying the blossoming love between them. Majnun's unbridled affection spiraled into madness. Disregarding familial ties, he relinquished home and kin, embarking on an odyssey through the dunes, earning the epithet Majnun, the Mad One. In Leila's heart, the yearning mirrored Majnun's tumultuous emotions. Trapped in the confines of societal constraints, she found solace in her yearning, knowing their union was a wistful dream. The Sage of Leila and Majnun perpetuated, a tragic narrative of unrequited love penned in the sands of time. Majnun, encompassed within the desert's embrace, sought Leila till his last breath, the fervor of his love eternally unfulfilled. Despite Leila's eventual union with another, her heart remained forever entwined with Majnun's. The agony of unfulfilled love eclipsed her existence, leading her to a heartbroken demise, her earthly resting place adjacent to Majnun's eternal abode. The legend unfurled across the centuries, weaving a tale of forbidden love, unbridled passion, and a heart's inconsolable yearning. Leila and Majnun, their names etched into the annals of Arabian lore, represented a poignant tragedy, a testament to the inexplicable enigma of love and the formidable forces that restrain it. The heart-rending dialogue between the star-crossed lovers, a symphony of longing and resignation, echoed across the sands. Majnun: Leila, my love for you eclipses all bounds. I'll never cease seeking you. Leila: my heart echoes your sentiment, Majnun, but our love is doomed by our kin's feud. We can never unite. Rules and boundaries be damned. My love for you endures, undeterred. My love for you is unwavering too, Majnun. Yet we must endure. We must find solace in our love's memories. The saga's culmination bore the marks of tragedy, a reminder that love, while a rhapsody of emotions, could also be a symphony of sorrow. The Legend of the Innocent Lamb. Once upon a time, in a small village in France, there lived a little girl named Mary. Mary was a gentle and loving child who loved animals more than anything else. She had a small garden where she grew flowers and vegetables, and she took loving care of her chickens, pigs, and rabbits. One day, as Marie was working in her garden, she heard a faint bleating sound. She followed the sound to the edge of the forest where she saw a small white lamb wandering all alone. The lamb was so thin and weak that it could barely stand. Its fur was matted with dirt and its eyes were filled with fear. Marie knew that the lamb was lost and in danger. She gently picked up the lamb and carried it home. She gave the lamb some food and water and she cleaned its fur. The lamb quickly began to feel better. Marie named the lamb Lollipop, and the two of them quickly became best friends. They played together every day, and Marie loved Lollipop more than anything in the world. One day, Marie and Lollipop were playing in the forest when they came across a wicked hunter. The hunter had a gun, and he was hunting for a deer. When the hunter saw Marie and Lollipop, he became angry. He yelled at Marie and said that she was not allowed to take the lamb. The lamb was his property, and he would get it back. Marie was terrified. She didn't know what to do. She didn't want to lose Lollipop. The hunter drew his gun and aimed at Marie. Marie screamed in fear, and Lollipop ran to her to protect her. The hunter shot, and the shot hit Lollipop in the heart, and the lamb fell to the ground dead. Marie was devastated. She couldn't believe that Lollipop was gone. She fell to her knees and wept bitterly. The hunter was horrified by what he had done, and he knew that he had made a horrible mistake. He turned and walked away, leaving Marie and Lollipop alone in the forest. Marie buried Lollipop in her garden, and she sat on his grave for a long time, crying and grieving for her lost friend. Marie never forgot Lollipop. She told everyone who would listen to the story of the innocent lamb. She wanted people to know that even the smallest and most insignificant creatures should be loved and protected. A few days after Lollipop's death, something amazing happened. A beautiful white flower grew in Marie's garden. The flower had big blue petals that looked just like Lollipop's eyes. Marie was overjoyed. She knew that it was a sign of Lollipop's love, and she named the flower Lollipop's flower and tended to it with care. Lollipop's flower became a symbol of hope and peace. It reminded people that even in the darkest of hours, hope can still bloom.